What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back. Today we're going to be solving the first Leetcode question, two-sum, and we're going to be doing it in Python. But anyways, let's get into it. So let's start by reading the question. So, given an array of integers and an integer target, return indices of two numbers such that they add up to the target. You may assume that each input would have exactly one solution, and you may not use the same element twice. So basically what that means is you're given an array called nums, and then an integer called target, and your job is to return kind of the indexes of the array nums that add up to the target. Okay, so as we know, the first index is always 0, so this is 0, 1, 2, 3. And so what we want to do is we want to return index 0 and index 1 because 2 plus 7 equals 9. Okay, and then in this one we want to return 1 and 2 because 2 plus 4 is 6. So 3 plus 2 is not 6, 3 plus 4 is not 6, but 2 plus 4 is 6, so we want to return 1 and 2. So kind of the most common way that people think to do this problem is you kind of just loop through with a double for loop. So you just take like 2 and then take 2 and 7 and 2 and 11 and 2 and 15 and then 7 and 2, 7 and 11, and you just kind of keep going through until you find it. And the problem with that solution is it's an O of n squared solution. But so what we want to do is we want to find a O of n solution. And basically the way to do that is by using a dictionary. And so we'll call this my map equals this. And then we'll go for I x in enumerate nums. And we'll say difference equals the target minus x. We'll say if the difference is in my map, we'll then return my map at the difference, and we'll return I. Otherwise, go my map at x equals I. And so let's kind of walk through why this is actually a linear time complexity. So we have nums here. So basically what we do, and then let's take my map. Okay, so what we do is we say, so we start looping through, and okay, let's also say difference. Okay, so first thing we do is we calculate difference. So difference is the target minus x. Okay, so that's going to be 9 minus 2. Okay, and 9 minus 2 is 7. Okay, so then we check and we say, okay, is the difference in the map? It's not. Right now, nothing's in our map. Okay, so what do? We then add x, which was 2, to our map. Okay, now our map has 2. And we say 2 equals I, 2 equals 0. Okay, then next, because 2 is at index 0. Okay, then next thing we do is we go through it again, and we say, okay, difference is equal to target minus x. So this time x is 7. So the difference is going to be 9 minus 7, which is 2. And then we say, okay, if the difference, which is 2, so if 2 is in the map, which in this case it is, we then return my map at difference. So my map at 2, which is 0. So we then return indexes, which is going to be 0, and then we return I, which in this case is 1. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to, let's just move this 7 to kind of like the back, just so you can kind of get a little bit of a better idea what's going on. Okay. So instead of, let's pretend like it wasn't 7, let's pretend like it was 15. Okay, so difference is equal to the target. Just add this, target, this is 9. Okay, so difference is going to be the target minus x, which is going to be negative, 9 minus 15 is negative 6. Yes, okay. So negative 6. We then say, okay, if difference is in my map, so negative 6 is in the map, it's not. So we'll go ahead and we add it. So negative 6. And we put that at 1. Okay. And then we go back, calculate it again. This time it's 11. Okay. So 9 minus 11 is negative 2. Negative 2. We then say, okay, is negative 2 in the map? It is not. Negative 2, 2. Okay. We then go back and we say, okay, so we calculate one more time. We say, okay, difference is equal to target 9 minus 7, which is 2. Okay, so difference is 2. We then say, okay, is 2 in the map? It is in the map. Boom. Okay. So then we return my map of difference. So that's going to be my map of difference is 0, and then where we're at right now, which is 3. So in this case, if this was what nums was, we would return this, because 2 index 0, this is index index 0, index 1, index 2, index 3. And as you can see, 2 plus 7 is 9, so we would return that. But that's just for this one. Yeah, so anyways, if that makes sense, go ahead and submit this. Yeah, boom. And so as you can see, it's pretty much the fastest. And yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. And yeah.